Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Fantasy 5 for today, Monday, March 11th. We're doing something a little bit different today. We are doing a live stream on YouTube. I hope you like it. Let's get started with a word from our sponsor. Of course, we are with www.mathradio.com, where your kids ages 7 through 17 can grab a math course for as little as $9.99. If you need help in school, if you need help on a test, or if you want to get your kids into college with a little boost on their SAT math, go to www.mathradio.com and pick up a course for as little as $9.99. All right, so let's get started. Today, we're going to go around the world of fantasy sports. We have some football news, basketball, and baseball. So we're going to start in the NFL with our boy, Deshaun Jackson, the speedster who used to be playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now apparently wants to go back to the Philadelphia Eagles. He wants out of Tampa. He is not guaranteed any money this year. He has a $10 million cap hit, so it seems like Tampa will try to trade or simply cut Deshaun Jackson. Just because Deshaun wants to go back to Philly doesn't mean it's going to happen. If he does, I think he will have more fantasy value there than he did in Tampa when he was definitely the second fiddle to the big man. All right. So Deshaun Jackson in Philly, I think, has some value and some upside. Just get the guy out of Tampa Bay for sure. All right. Our next story is the big one tonight. Joel Embiid was back last night and he crushed it. He played 27 minutes, which wasn't bad at all. I was expecting much less, so good for him. He scored 33 points and pulled in 12 rebounds. So I would say it is safe to start Joel Embiid going forward. However, they said that he may sit out a couple games for rest going forward. So you need to be checking your lineups before each and every Philadelphia 76ers game. Sorry, I had the Eagles on the brain there for a second, right? Because he might not start each and every matchup. So you need to be aware of when he's going to start and when he is sitting out. But if he's in the lineup for the game, he should be in your lineup as well. Joel Embiid back, and he is a beast. All right. Story number 3 from the NBA as well is Luka Doncic was injured last night. Now he continued playing, but they are going to reevaluate today. News has not come out yet. We're recording early this morning about his injured knee. So by the time the tip-offs happen tonight around 7 in the NBA, you should have some news on the status of Luka's right knee. So hopefully this is nothing much going forward. With Dallas having nothing to play for, they really have an incentive to tank this year. They might shut him down for the rest of the year. Any excuse might be needed for them. I wouldn't doubt it at all if the Dallas Mavericks just decide, you know what, I'm done with Luka. Let's move on. So be aware of that. Monitor the situation. We should have more information tonight. All right, staying in the NBA 4, we're going to go to New York and talk about the Knicks. So the Knicks are a dumpster fire. They are tanking for Zion. They want to be the worst team possible. And I noticed that because they gave someone named Damian Dotson 40 minutes last night. Yeah, 40 minutes. That is absolutely nuts. So he's been getting 30 minutes in his last 4 games. And then last night he got 40 minutes of playing time. So he's scored in double figures twice in this stretch, but last night he went off. He scored, 26 points. He had 6 assists, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. That, my friends, is fantasy gold. This guy you can get on the cheap. If he's going to put up that kind of production, you've got to get him in your daily fantasy lineups. That is the kind of player that wins you your matchup, okay? His name, again, is Damian Dotson from the New York Knicks. Get him in your lineup. Now, if he keeps playing really well, they might have to bench him because he might win some games for the Knicks, and they don't want that. But while he's playing, go ahead and start Damian Dotson in all of your leagues. All right, we're done with basketball. There's 6 games tonight. They tip off is at 7, so make sure you're checking your lineups if you're playing daily fantasy. 6 games on the slate, starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But for now, let's move over to baseball. I feel like I'm talking about Clayton Kershaw every single night. Well, that's essentially because news comes out and different news comes out every single day. So today, this morning, I'm reading that Clayton Kershaw is now ready for opening day. But the manager said that ready doesn't really mean ready. He was definitely going to be on a pitch count. Maybe he only goes 4 or 5 innings, but he will play opening day. Now, he's throwing his first bullpen session today. Apparently, that's enough time to be ready for opening day in like 3 weeks. I don't know. Whatever, right? I still don't trust Clayton Kershaw. If he has a good bullpen session today, and then he has a good, he should have another one on what would that be, Thursday or Friday? Then, all right, fine. If you have a draft this weekend, you can put Clayton Kershaw in your top 10 pitchers. Fine, I'll live with it. But for right now, I'm still going to make sure he gets through these next two bullpen sessions before I put any stock into Clayton Kershaw. And those were the 5 things you needed to know today. What is today? Monday, March 11th, in the world of fantasy sports. And remember, please check out www.mathradio.com. Without them, I wouldn't be here. All right, you can pick up a course for your kids and you can be the hero of your household. Once again, that is www.mathradio.com. All right, please give us a subscribe, a like, tell a friend, tell your neighbor, and we will see you tomorrow with another 5 things you need to know in the world of fantasy sports. See you then. Bye.